morning, everyone. This is David with Bolivar Live. Well, I tell you what, we've been watching the weather here actually for about the last week, and we're going to go over a few things today. What you're looking at now is the radar, and our rain chances have gone down, but I think they're going to go back up. We've had a low milling around offshore for the last week now, actually last weekend all the way through this week, and it's gone down. And I noticed this morning when I came in about 3 o'clock, the National Hurricane Center has upped this area down in the Bay of Campeche. Right now there's a an area going over the Yucatan, and it's going to pop out today at some point, and that's what we're going to look at and see what's going to happen once it does, because different models are showing different things. But I can tell you, we're here, we're going to stay here, and we're going to keep you connected to everything. We've got our camera back here. Right now we're in the office drinking coffee. And so let's take a look first at one of the models that we can run, and we're going to go through this and start this model. And this is sort of 50 some models probably. And so let's run this, and it shows that low up by us going down south, and then it's going to join up with the one coming across the Yucatan, and then it goes back up across the Gulf. And we're going to look at the individual models here real quick so that you can see. Right now there's a big spread between them, and I am not a weather person. I strictly report what I see. I'm sure we're going to be talking to Eric at some point today. I know he was up late last night, and then I got up about 2 o'clock and started looking at stuff. Just couldn't sleep and had things on my mind about the weather in that. And so let's take a look now at Weather Bell. And this is a program that I use. It's easy for me to use to be able to look at the different models. And right now what we're looking at is the European model. And I'm going to run through it, and you can see, watch up top in the top right hand corner, and you can see the different hours. Now this was the first model that came out, and it shows that low up by us going back to the southwest, and it sort of fades out. And then on this model, the European model, it doesn't show much coming across. Now we're at Thursday the 12th. It sort of shows everything fading out. But the GFS has been, I think, more accurate this year. And so let's take a look at the GFS model, and we're going to run it back. And there you see the low just south of us right now, and you can see the rain in the background. And then you see it start milling back to the southwest a little bit, southwest. And now we're on Wednesday, and then you see it come back. And so these models have actually changed this morning from what I'm seeing, and I didn't even pay it because I didn't run them. I ran them early. But we're going to watch an area down in the Bay of Campeche today and tomorrow, and just see what happens. And I'm just running the model back and forth a little bit so that you can see what's going on with that low and the one going across. Well, that's a European model. I tell you what, I didn't go to the GFS. Let me go to the GFS now. There you can see it coming down, and that low coming off. Looks like it's going to come off Sunday from this model run. And then it comes back up and strengthens a little bit, and there we're about 995, 993, and goes off the South Texas tip, and then comes up right through Southeast Texas actually. And so this is the GFS model, and this is just showing the pressure. That's what I use because it's easy for me. Like I said, I'm not a meteorologist. This is from Monday at 9 o'clock, Sunday, and then going back to today. There this evening, late afternoon, you can see it come off, and the time's up in the top and the date, top right corner, and you can see there it comes in, and so it's probably going to be Sunday, before, because we've got that front that's come in and I think it's stalled out. And so that's the GFS model. Let's go to the European model now and run it, and it's completely different. And so uh, there's Sunday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and it doesn't show it that much. But when I was looking at the pressures on the GFS model, uh, this one here, it looked like it was, wasn't a big strong hurricane. I think it's going to be a quick development. And so, hopefully it doesn't get too big. I think it was 900 and some 997. And so, always refer back to the National Hurricane Center and what they have up here, because they're the pros at it. I know I believe Channel 6 with Greg Boschwick in Beaumont is real good, and then Eric is awesome. I talked to him quite a bit, and so it's just something we're going to watch. We're not going to go anywhere. We're going to be here, and we're going to be watching this all through the weekend. We may come back a little bit later on today if there's any changes. We've got a show this evening or this afternoon at 4 o'clock that if we need to move it, we can, if we need to update you on anything. But anyway, that's what we're watching now. And so let's take a look at the model run again. And we're watching, drinking the coffee here, hit the wrong button. And so this is the ensembles of a bunch of them. And like I said, Eric's been explaining to me a little bit about what's going on, but we're going to keep an eye on it and let you know what's happening. We always look for that perfect sunrise, and hopefully as soon as we're done, get through all this, we can have one of these sunrises like we've been watching here some over the next week or so. But that's the National Hurricane Center, and this is really what they're showing. It's bumped up now to a 60% chance for development in the next, I think, 7 days. And so we'll keep an eye on it and let you know exactly what's going on here on Bolivar Peninsula on the upper Texas coast. So hope y'all coffee's hot this morning. Hope everything's going good. Here's what we always want is one of these sunrises, and so hopefully we get to see one of those. Let me see if I can speed it up a little bit, because this was one of those perfect sunrises, and I can't remember when it was. I think it was 2 or 3 months ago. But there you can see the sunrise coming up. Man, imagine drinking coffee on the beachfront with that. Tides haven't been high. We're going to go check on them here as soon as we get done. But we've got a pretty stiff northeast wind. And so, in fact, when I was out about 2 o'clock, 2:15 with Gabby, she got breakfast early this morning. The wind was kicking, and so I noticed that this morning. So anyway, this is the National Hurricane Center update as of 1:22. They ought to have another one coming out probably 6, 7 o'clock this morning, and so we'll keep an eye on that and let you know exactly what's going on. Well, we're going to head on out. Hope you enjoyed the show. I'm going to leave you with a little sunrise maybe, and lets you enjoy the view from the upper Texas coast, Bolivar Peninsula. Until next time, I'm David with Bolivar Live. Y'all have a great day, great week. Come see us. God bless. And keep your eye posted, and we'll let you know exactly what's going on in the Gulf through the weekend. God bless, and bye-bye.